While we all have a basic understanding of the workings of the human mind, there are some shocking psychological facts that can help us better understand ourselves and others. In this video, we will explore 12 such shocking psychological facts that can make your life easier. Fact 1. You remember things better when you write them down. This is because the act of writing engages your brain in a way that typing or reading doesn't. When you write something down, you are creating a visual and kinesthetic memory of it, which makes it easier to recall later. For example, if you are studying for an exam, writing down important points can help you remember them better than simply reading them. Fact 2. We are more likely to remember negative experiences. Have you ever noticed that negative experiences tend to stick with you longer than positive ones? This is because our brains are wired to remember negative experiences more vividly than positive ones. This is known as the negativity bias, and it's a survival mechanism that helps us avoid danger in the future. For example, if you have a bad experience with a particular food, you are more likely to remember it and avoid it in the future. Fact 3. People who talk to themselves are smarter. While it may seem strange, talking to yourself can actually be a sign of intelligence. Studies have shown that people who talk to themselves while performing tasks have better cognitive abilities than those who don't. This is because talking to yourself helps you organize your thoughts and focus your attention. For example, if you are trying to remember a phone number, repeating it to yourself can help you remember it better. Fact 4. We are more influenced by the opinions of others than we think. We like to think that we make our own decisions, but the truth is that we are often influenced by the opinions of those around us. This is known as social influence, and it can take many forms, including conformity, compliance, and obedience. For example, if you are at a restaurant and your friends all order the same dish, you may feel pressure to order it too, even if it's not what you really want. Fact 5. Our body language affects our mood. Our body language not only communicates to others how we are feeling, but it can also affect our own mood. Studies have shown that adopting a confident posture can increase testosterone levels and decrease cortisol levels, leading to feelings of power and confidence. Conversely, slouching and other negative postures can lead to feelings of sadness and helplessness. For example, if you are feeling nervous before a job interview, adopting a power pose like the Superman pose can help boost your confidence. Fact 6. We are more likely to remember things that happen at the beginning and end of an event. This is known as the serial position effect, and it means that we are more likely to remember the first and last things that happen in a sequence. For example, if you are watching a movie, you are more likely to remember the beginning and end of the movie than the middle. Fact 7. We tend to overestimate our own ability. This is known as the Dunning-Kruger effect, and it means that people who are unskilled or inexperienced tend to overestimate their own abilities. Conversely, people who are skilled or experienced tend to underestimate their own abilities. This is because people who are unskilled or inexperienced may lack the knowledge or awareness to recognize their own limitations. For example, a person who is bad at singing may think they are good because they lack the skill to recognize their own poor performance. Fact 8. Our brain can't multitask. While we may think that we are good at multitasking, the truth is that our brain can only focus on one thing at a time. What we perceive as multitasking is actually our brain rapidly switching back and forth between tasks. This can lead to decreased productivity and increased stress. For example, If you are trying to work on a project while checking your phone and responding to emails, you may find that you are not as efficient as you would be if you focused on one task at a time. Fact 9. We are more likely to remember information that is emotionally charged. Our brains are wired to remember information that elicits a strong emotional response, whether it's positive or negative. This is because emotional memories are more vivid and have a stronger impact on our brain. For example, if you witness a car accident, you are more likely to remember the details of the accident than if you had simply driven by without incident. Fact 10. We are more likely to follow through on goals that we write down. Writing down our goals can increase our motivation and make us more likely to follow through on them. This is because writing down our goals helps us clarify our thoughts and intentions, and it also serves as a reminder of what we want to achieve. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, writing down a specific plan for when and how you will exercise can help you stick to your goal. Fact 11. We are more likely to trust people who are similar to us. This is known as the similarity attraction effect, and it means that people are more likely to trust and be attracted to people who are similar to them in terms of age, ethnicity, religion, and other factors. This is because people who are similar to us are seen as more predictable and trustworthy. For example, if you are interviewing job candidates and one candidate has a similar hobby to you, you may be more likely to hire them. Fact 12. We are more likely to remember information that we can relate to our own experiences. When we can relate new information to our own experiences or existing knowledge, we are more likely to remember it. This is known as the self-reference effect, and it means that information that is relevant to our own lives is more likely to stick in our memory. For example, if you are learning a new language, you may find it easier to remember vocabulary words that relate to your own interests or experiences. Whether you are looking to improve your memory, boost your confidence, or make better decisions, these psychological facts can provide valuable insights and help you achieve your goals. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.